Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York taking on New York. Just about to get started. Troy Tulowitzki getting ready to.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And that's how this game gets started. Strike two. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Santana, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Witt over to first. Two quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. And now Andrew Jones. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. And that clips the inside corner. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Troy Tulowitzki. And first offering is fouled off. number 2. That's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yordan Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch downstairs, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard hit left side, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here comes Cody Bellinger. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Foul ball there. Santana in his 13th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. To the right side, Martinez steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And that one fouled off. Galley looking for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the second. Andrew Jones digs in now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tap foul at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around first and hustling for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there. 1 out. Runner at second. Ray Durham will hit next.
Inside ball.
Left field, way back there. Can't get to it, and this should score the run.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's worth the price of admission. So the lineup flips over. And now, Carlos Beltran. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball.
He's in there. He's safe.
And that chance handled. Throws to first. That's out number 2. Troy Tulowitzki, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning.
Back outside.
Now pitching, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
2 down, nobody on. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Takes it in for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
And that's the strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Had him out front for strike 3. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He did not go around. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot. That's off
the plate.
the inside edge. Ball one.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Pujols on his way over. 2 down. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, leading off, Troy Tulowitzki. And a foul ball.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball inside.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2. And right off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Aye.
The 0-2. Hard liner. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a foul ball. Durham sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for
And here
New
comes
York,
Bellinger.
the right
He's
fielder,
already homered
Cody
here in this one.
Bellinger.
That's out.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swings and misses. Back now in the Bronx. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
This one in the air. One away.
When you're getting overpowered by fastballs, the first thing is to get everything going a little bit sooner. Get that foot down early, then focus on being short to the baseball. Big swings and trying to drive the ball out of the park isn't going to get him anywhere.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Ball in.
Late with the swing there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings and misses. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. That one fouled hard the other way.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 0-2. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
run around the move. They pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Durham settles under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Crow Armstrong under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in. Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
Outside.
That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got it working. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And that one fouled off. Popped up first base side. Martinez has a beat on it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Ray Durham. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellence.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 7-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. And he couldn't hold back. Back here in New York, well, we go bottom 6. Andrew Jones now at the plate.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Just missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot. 1 down. Ray Durham digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 now. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 9-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire club.
Now pitching, Justin Robleski.
Two away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Beltran in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that will end the inning. Back in New York,
Leading
Ozzie
off for the
Albies up
Missions,
to the plate.
The designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Hard hit, right side. Martinez takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. And the lefty with the 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the deficit. One down. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a base hit. And that's a one-out single. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Strikes him out for the second time today. Step off throw to first. Bellinger gets back easily.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Bellinger goes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strike. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That's a ball.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And here's the first baseman, Victor Martinez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball, that's in.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Two down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off.
Pinch
But
hitting.
he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Hole.
That one lifted to left. Pujols moving under this one. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that is that. We're at the top of the eighth. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So
Now pitching.
Mason Miller will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Strikes him out with 102. This one in the air center field. Beltran moving in on this one. And there's two down. Now it's the second baseman, Ray Durham. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Miller, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Triple digit. Back in the Bronx, now the left fielder, Andrew Jones. Comes up empty.
well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to two strikes.
Stays alive. 0-2 down. Got him. One away.
Ball, that's too high.
Jones drifts towards it. And there are two outs.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Durham in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. That's a stolen base. Runner on the go again. It's a pitch out. Move to second, safe at second, and he gets back in. Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Safe. That one misses. 3-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two. And it stays fair. In comes the run from third to add on.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying.
Runner takes off.
He's there.
Runner leads away at second. Runner goes again.
Safe.
Base hit into the outfield. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.